Dilly Rebel here. How you doing? Probably looking at these two gentlemen on my screen. You're wondering who they are. If you know, you know. To the left of me is Aaron Russo. To the right of me is Nicholas Rockefeller. These two had a little meeting and a conversation about 25 years ago, roughly about what would be coming the following year in New York, known as 9/11. Now, naturally, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Can neither confirm nor deny that this is an actual conversation, but think is really interesting. Hold on.
I got a call one day from an attorney woman I knew, and she said, "Would you like to meet one of the Rockefellers?" I said, "Sure, I'd love to." And we became friends, and he began to divulge a lot of things to me. So he said to me one night, he said that there's going to be an event there, and out of that event, you're going to see we're going to go into Afghanistan, so we can run pipelines from the Caspian Sea. We're going to go into Iraq to take the oil and establish a base in the Middle East, and we're going to go into Venezuela and try and get rid of Chavez. And the first two they've accomplished. Chavez they didn't accomplish. And he said you're going to see guys going into caves looking for looking for people that they're never going to find. You know, he was laughing about the fact that you have this war on terror. There's no real enemy. He's talking about how by having this war on terror, you can never win it because it's an eternal war. And so you can always keep taking people's liberties away. And I said, how are you going to convince people that this war is real? He said, but the media. The media can convince everybody it's real. I mean, you know, it's just that you keep talking about things. You keep saying it over and over and over again, and eventually people believe it. You know, you created the Federal Reserve in 1913 through lies. You create 9/11, which is another lie. Through 9/11, you're fighting a war on terror, and now all of a sudden you go into Iraq, which was another.
To make a long story short, Aaron Russo ultimately met his demise after this interview, and it could be said that it was for what he was talking about regarding Nicholas Rockefeller, the whole plan, and what the initial idea was. Now, his whole idea went on to state that there was a possibility for RFID chips, and this has always been the plan for the quote unquote New World Order. Now, again, just a story I found. I think it's pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Man had a point. Was he talking crazy? Let me know.